And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, Jake Irvin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's towards center. Bell under it. Nabs it. One down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs. Bryson Stott.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. House settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two away.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Irvin, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
A changeup missing, and the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one is upstairs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Up now for Washington, James Wood.
James Wood.
That one's in there. And that is strike one.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
He swings and fouls one off.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. Here's Josh Bell. He's been a great free agent sign. Snap throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Garcia back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And now the count is even. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive. Bader brings it in, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Scoreless after one. Back in Washington, D.C., Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
Irvin back to work. To the left side, but it is well foul. Off the mark there, and 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Pitch is in there, and the count 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Batting 6, left fielder.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that
Batting
catch.
7,
We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 down, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Bader is out, and the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for them there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the DH for Washington, Dalen Lyle. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Drew Millis getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Knee high, that's in for a strike. and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside. That one to first, and foul ball. Second inning here, no score. To third, and that's a fair ball. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Robert Hassel III will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, and that chance handled. They take the force out. That ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started. This is Bryson Stott singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, 1-2 the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the third baseman.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 4.
Ball
Inside,
1 and a
ball
pitch
1.
inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
1 strike.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Bell sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. And that one upstairs, ball
strikes.
1. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground right side, Garcia throws to first in time, and they get Turner for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
James Wood.
That's too low. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And it is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 26th of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. His 2nd homer of this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one the other way. Zips it across. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The center fielder, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
First baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouled off to the right. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch misses way outside. Just missed. Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing, and he went 3-2 now.
3-2.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Bell on second. Lowe at first. 1 gone. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Oh, 2 now. In the air, left field, down the line. Marsh snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Drew Millis.
Drew Millis now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss. 2 on, 2 outs.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. He goes down looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back on to the 4th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swinging a foul straight back. Schwarber in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missing inside. The other way, and that's just foul. Inside. And the count now even up. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. Hassel ranging back on it. Going, gone! His 43rd home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Walked his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Phillies trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His second homer this series. It's 2-2.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
JT Realmuto steps in, and that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Castellanos in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. He circles the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's two down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here's Bader now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball that's outside.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This one chopped to first, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood has a beat on it. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now Brady House.
Baseman, Brady House.
And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way outside, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement, as you see right there. It really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Robert Hassel III, the next to hit. That one not close, and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
So the Nats lineup turns over. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike. Two outs. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Irvin back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Inside. Inside, ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-1. Check swing, called strike.
You got a full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Number 4 in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS
the
jump up.
designated hitter,
Manager might have to go to the
Schwarber.
bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Cavalli up and loosening in the pen. Parker also throwing. Turner on at second with 2 down. Strike on the inside corner. 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And Schwarber strikes out. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That's outside, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now one missed. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with one gone. Josh Bell at the plate now. 1 for 2. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Marsh on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. He's 2 for 2. And
Nope,
ball
that's a
1.
ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Bader quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez departs. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Ranger
Philadelphia.
Suarez gets the
Number
call from the
55.
pen.
Left-handed batter at the
Ranger
plate,
Suarez.
and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
First and second, 2 outs. Lyle getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom preparing to come on if needed. Lazar, the right-hander, also getting loose. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Stays alive. This to third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Cade Cavalli.
Now
This is his
pitching for
3rd
the
time out
Nationals.
this year. So
Number
Harper
24.
stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Leo Gutierrez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
That's
Ball
down
two.
and in.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not
Now
going to
batting,
leave this in the
catcher,
umpire's hands. I'm going to be
JT
aggressive.
Real
He was in a
Utah.
location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's in for a strike. Man at second. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Millis down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
No chance at reaching that breaking
Now
ball
batting,
as he was clearly
right
fooled in the
fielder,
0-2
Nick
count.
Castellanos.
And pitch recognition is so key. Didn't see the spin, wasn't able to lay off of it and understand that if it starts at a certain point, it's going to end up off the plate away. He took a pass at it, and he came up empty.
Castellanos in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Backed
1
off
ball,
the plate that
2 strikes.
time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Harper stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 5-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Brandon Marsh. That one fouled off. Outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Pop up here, third base side. Wood on his way in. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder,
So
Harrison
digging in,
Bader.
Harrison Bader. Just off the inside edge.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Called strike right there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That to right. Hassel snags it on the run. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6,
off for
and
the
now the catcher
Nationals.
comes up to hit.
Catcher,
Drew
Drew
Millis.
Let's go, DC.
Just missed.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now a chance for Brady House.
All 1's the count.
And delivers outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. The Phils leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Robert Hassel the
Robert
third.
Hassel the third, digging in for the Nationals. First pitch swinging.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one off the outside edge. James Wood would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And strike 2.
Full count.
Ripped on a line. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. Bounce to the right, and a foul ball. Hassel at second with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now, C.J. Abrams.
Ball 1.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that's outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And there's a foul ball. Step off throw to first.
he's in.
Wood back in on a dive. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Garcia in the box, lays off for ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Leo Gutierrez. on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting number 4.
Here's the third baseman. There's the strike. Gutierrez, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. Stop. Dives back in safely. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's to third. Over to second for one. On the low. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 3. Outside corner. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, right field. Hessel under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Strom.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Josh Bell.
Center fielder, Josh Bell.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
So now the DH spot, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 3 in this one.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Just missed.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Millis at the plate now. That's ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Brady House in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. There's the strike, and it's 3-1. And fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Now
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Matt Strom gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Max Lazar taking over on the
Number
mound.
60.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts
Max
compared to
Lazar.
other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So 2 down now, and here is Brady House. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Nationals.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth.
70,
Mitchell Parker. He's been so good against lefties.
Parker.
Kyle Schwarber
Leading
comes
off
up to
for
hit here.
Philadelphia,
He's
the
already
designated
homered in
hitter,
this game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Pitch
That's a
misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Up the middle. Over to low. Schwarber out of the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher,
One gone,
JT
runner at first.
Realmuto.
And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Fouled off left side. Harper stands at first with one out. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
There's a strike. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a curve is down and in. That's way outside. Ball 2. Well struck right field. That's back there. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Robert Hassel III. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one fouled off. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one is inside. This one in the air, center field. Bader hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Bader sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. That clips the corner.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The Phillies leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's inside.
That's inside.
Outside low. 2-2. And they'll do it again. outside corner. Got him looking. Nationals go quietly. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Parker back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 61 up and throwing. Number 16 also getting ready. Here's a 1-1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. He's in there.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Pickoff move to second. Bader dives back. Bader leads off second with nobody out. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mitchell Parker won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on now, Jackson Rutledge. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Man at second.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Trey Turner now 1 for 4 with a double. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So man aboard. So here is Bryce Harper.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's way high.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Down and in, moved his feet. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here comes Real Muto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering upstairs.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Two on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Nationals 3.
Now pitching for
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tanner Banks.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. And there's a strike.
one's the count.
And
One ball, one
downstairs.
strike.
Garcia checks his swing, appeal to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Fouls one off, 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the center
Josh
fielder,
Bell
Josh
digging in for the
Bell.
Nationals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bader should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
First
Nope.
pitch, and
Ball
he
one.
just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was out
1-1.
front that time. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
One ball.
Man
two
at
strikes.
first, one away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Now a slow roller to second. Stop. To second for one. Can't hang on.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. There's the strike. Low off of first with 2 away. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Banks is just 1 strike away. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.